So easy to join.
With Kaiser Permanente's Medicare Medi-Cal Health Plan, you get an over-the-counter benefit every 3 months, plus dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage.
They even have a care coordinator who helps Mom organize her appointments.
And free rides to and from my appointments.
Plus, Kaiser Permanente offers the convenience of your doctors, specialists, labs, and pharmacies all under one roof.
I have peace of mind knowing I'm getting the coverage I need and can afford.
I'm just happy you're getting the care you deserve.
For more information, call 1-877-326-2103. Scan here or visit kp.org/care4you now for your free guide.
The Law Brothers.
They delivered $1.5 million for my case.
I love the Law Brothers.
I love the Law Brothers.
We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
You know you want a burger, so make it my Smash Jack. Rated the best burger in fast food. It's even got more beef than a Big Mac. Chin up, Ronald. Maybe you'll get a participation trophy. My Smash Jack combos are still on top.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
All right, that does it for the KTLA 5 News at noon.
Next at 1 o'clock, continuing coverage of the massive bear that has invaded the crawl space of an Altadena home, plus the sighting of a second bear.
And the LA Zoo has a brand new and super cute resident. Details on the baby gorilla and when you can see it. That's next at 1.
This portion of the news is brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured? Call 1-800-8-MILLION-NOW.
The Barnes Firm has years of experience handling thousands of car crash cases. We will give you the support you need and help to get the best result possible.
Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-MILLION.
It's the season for sharing moments, memories, and meals. Everybody loves Shakey's Pizza, Chicken, and Mojo combos. Right now, with any large PCM order, add a medium pepperoni pizza for just $10. Share the good times at your neighborhood Shakey's.
Southern California Edison's Wildfire Recovery Compensation Program is now available. If you were impacted by the Eaton fire, you may qualify for direct compensation. File your claim directly with no legal fees, no litigation, and receive payment in months, not years. Designed with guidance from the experts behind the 9/11 Victim Compensation Fund, this effort puts you first. We're helping communities rebuild with support that's fair, fast, and direct. To file and learn more, visit sce.com/direct claims.
Hi, I'm Marta Camarena, a Kaiser Permanente Medicare specialist here in California. My mission is to make sure you get high-quality, affordable Medicare health coverage.
That's why Kaiser Permanente Medicare health plans have $0 monthly premium, $0 copays for primary care visits, labs, x-rays, and preferred generic drugs, and $0 preventive and diagnostic dental services.
And that's why with Kaiser Permanente, you also get the convenience of hospital care, medical services, and prescription drug coverage, all in one plan.
Plus, your choice of hundreds of available Kaiser Permanente doctors, including specialists. Did you know that Kaiser Permanente is rated the #1 health plan in America by Insure.com?
Let me and my team of Kaiser Permanente Medicare specialists find you the high-quality, affordable Medicare health plan you deserve.
Call 1-877-428-1505. Scan here or go to kp.org/local now.
There was a forklift accident. Before I hired Morgan & Morgan, I did call a few other places. The other places denied helping me. I called Morgan & Morgan, and they accepted me kind of like with open arms. They are for the people. They showed me that they were for me.
This is a Dental Implants GPS Smile.
This is a GPS Smile.
So is this.
And this one too.
That's what we do here at Dental Implants GPS. When you need a full mouth dental implant restoration, you want it done right, and right the first time. Our specialist MD doctors are called in to fix cases that unfortunately have failed from other providers.
Dental Implants GPS is the team that over 300 local dentists and 20,000 patients trust.
Call now. It's more than TV. Your favorite KTLA shows streaming in one place. Yeah. KTLA Plus. Download it free today.
Love how I do it. Yeah.
Now at 1, one person has been taken into custody as the FBI investigates an attempted firebombing at their federal building in downtown LA. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA-5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. It is believed the suspect could be connected to another fiery attack in Koreatown hours earlier.
KTLA-5's Kimberly Chang is live in downtown Los Angeles with the developing details. Kimberly.
Yes, it was quite a scene outside of this federal building right behind me, and federal investigators are looking into that possibility that this incident could have been connected to another one in Koreatown. Take a look at some of the video from yesterday.
The employees are also standing outside. They're evacuated.
Now, this is citizen video showing the emergency response, which included a hazmat unit here in downtown LA. Employees were forced to evacuate the building. The FBI said an improvised explosive device was allegedly thrown or left at the federal building at 300 North Los Angeles Street Monday morning. Now, many matters are handled at this building, including citizenship, immigration, and IRS services. Many who had appointments were told to turn around. A vendor who works nearby told me that he noticed the commotion as people started leaving.
They said like there was like a homeless guy like in the morning around like 8. He got like a bag with him, like a black bag, something like that. They said he had like sprays and stuff, like a bottle. Like, I'm not sure. Like they just closed like the whole street, and the next thing you know, like FBI was here like the whole day. You never know. Like just thank God like everybody's safe, including me.
What was going through your mind, especially because you were going to that building?
Well, I was worried that there was a raid or something along that line because there's a lot of undocumented individuals, you know, concentrated at this building, and ICE has a record of, you know, targeting people coming out of their proceedings or check-ins. So that was my primary concern. But then when I saw that they had the bomb squad out, I was more worried that someone had tried to do something.
Now, authorities have not released a possible motive. They say they arrested 54-year-old Jose Jovel. Sources say Jovel may be connected to suspected arson in Koreatown. Firefighters battled a blaze a few hours earlier at an apartment building on the 100 block of Westmoreland Avenue around 4 a.m. on Monday. Back here live, Jovel is expected to be charged at some point today. We are waiting for details from that complaint, and we'll bring that to you when we have it. Reporting live in downtown, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
All right, thank you, Kimberly. Well, the FBI has announced a $50,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of a suspect or suspects in the deadly mass shooting at a toddler's birthday party in Stockton. 3 of the 4 people killed in that shooting were children, ages 8, 9, and 14. 11 other people were wounded in the attack, which happened just as family members were getting ready to cut the cake. The father of 14-year-old victim, Amari Peterson, spoke out last night about losing his son.
I just wish I could have my baby back. I just wish I could just smell his hair. I wish I could cut his hair. I wish I could just play the game with him. I wish I could just wake him up to go to school, you know, and, you know,
his hugs.
Give him, his hugs, and put his arms out and just hug me.
He wanted a hug.
He always wanted a hug.
Amari's sibling was also struck by gunfire but survived. The San Joaquin County Sheriff says that he believes the shooting was targeted and involves multiple gunmen, but did not provide any motive for the attack.
A funeral service is taking place at San Fernando Mission Cemetery in Mission Hills for Latin singer Maria de la Rosa. The 22-year-old aspiring star was shot and killed in what police believe was a robbery attempt in Northridge last month. De la Rosa was sitting in a parked car with 2 other people when 3 men approached and demanded money. Investigators believe the suspects were gang members. They all face murder charges.
Police are investigating a string of burglaries in the San Fernando Valley. There were 2 last night in homes in Encino. And early this morning, a closet store was broken into in Woodland Hills. It's unknown if anything was taken from those 3 properties. It's also unclear if any of these incidents are linked to each other. But for several months now, break-ins have been an ongoing concern for residents and business owners in the valley. A community meeting was held over the summer to discuss potential law enforcement changes.
It's very scary. It's intrusive, and you know, we got to
get more security and more neighbors involved in our security effort. It's really scary. We have alarms, and we are part of the community participation in these video film units that were placed, but we need more.
So far, there is no suspect information. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the LAPD.
A group of teenage e-bike riders accused of brutally beating an Orange County man in an unprovoked attack have now been identified. The boys were caught on camera punching, stomping, and kicking the 56-year-old man near the Hermosa Beach Pier. The 5 males, aged 13 to 15, are students at Manhattan Beach Middle School. Police arrested 2 teenagers accused of being the primary aggressors. It's not clear what will happen to the other teens involved in that incident. A mother of another student says she's outraged and demanding consequences.
The assaulting people, I don't know how to handle that, because that is just terrible. I can't even imagine them going out of their way to do that and why. These are kids that should be monitored by their parents, and there definitely needs to be consequences for those kids so that other children can see that, yes, you do something that's not okay and there will be consequences. You will be followed up on.
In an email to parents, the principal called the attack, quote, unacceptable, and urged families to discuss legal and responsible e-bike operations with their children. The victim, by the way, was treated for injuries and released from the hospital. Today, LA County supervisors have advanced a new law banning ICE agents from hiding their faces with masks.
If it's eventually approved, the Trump administration is expected to challenge it in court. KTLA-5 Samantha Cortese live now in the newsroom with this developing story. Samantha?
Hi, Glenn and Lou. This afternoon, the LA County Board of Supervisors took a first vote to approve an ordinance banning most law enforcement officers, including those federal immigration agents, from covering their faces while conducting official business. This would be within unincorporated LA County. The ordinance requires agents to wear IDs and state their agency affiliation. It includes what the board calls common sense exceptions, including smoke and health-related masking when necessary. The mask ban was co-authored by Supervisors Janice Hahn and Lindsay Horvath, who held a news conference ahead of the board meeting.
We cannot normalize masked, anonymous officers seizing people in their neighborhoods, from their workplaces, from their churches, in front of schools. We cannot allow that to become acceptable in America.
Today, Los Angeles County is saying no to masks meant to intimidate, no to disguises meant to confuse, no to hiding behind anonymity when you're exercising authority over people's lives.
The Trump administration will most likely challenge the ordinance in federal court, excuse me, if it passes. It's currently doing that against the state of California. The LA County mask ban mirrors the state of California ordinance. The federal government argues these laws threaten the safety of officers who are facing, quote, unprecedented harassment, doxing, and violence. In a statement, DHS has previously said it will not comply with this type of ban. Supervisor Hahn said the outcome of the state lawsuit will determine how LA County moves forward with implementing the ordinance.
We will wait to see the outcome of that lawsuit before we move forward with how we enforce that one. We're going to let it play out in court and see what happens. But I feel pretty good that, again, this is a common sense ordinance.
Supervisor Catherine Barger abstained from the vote today and the initial vote to draft the ordinance. She had questioned the county's ability to enforce such a law against federal agents. Some critics, including retired Sheriff's Department deputies, have said this is political posturing since the California ban was already drafted and approved. Since ICE raids began in June, ICE or Border Patrol agents have arrested about 9,000 undocumented immigrants in the LA area. That's according to the Department of Homeland Security. Today, again, was the first of 2 votes. The next will be held 1 week from today. In the newsroom, Samantha Cortese, KTLA-5 News.
All right, thank you, Samantha. Well, the White House is moving ahead with its crackdown on asylum seekers after the shooting of 2 National Guard members, allegedly by an Afghan national. The Trump administration is now pausing visas for 4 people with Afghan passports. The National Guard shooting suspect, Ramanullah Lakhanwal, worked with the CIA during the Afghanistan war and entered the U.S. in 2021, but his asylum was approved under the Trump administration earlier this year. Some Democrats say the White House is using the shooting to target groups of foreigners. One of the National Guard troops died. The other remains in critical condition. Earlier today, the suspect pleaded not guilty to murder and assault charges in the shooting. He remains held without bail.
All right, time to check back in with Casey Montoya. What a beautiful stretch of weather we're having.
Yeah, it'll be pretty beautiful for the rest of the week. We do have some gusty winds that are going to kick up tomorrow, but hazy sunshine right now. We're starting to see an increase in clouds over the Los Angeles basin. Temperatures look like this: 64 at LAX, 67 in Burbank, Airport and Long Beach at 66, and 65 in Orange County. Here's what we're expecting for high temps today: 63 for Lancaster, 68 for Burbank, also 68 in Simi Valley today. Along the coast this afternoon, 67 for Long Beach, 67 here in Hollywood, mid-60s for most of those Orange County beaches today, and in the Inland Empire, 70 for Riverside. Back to you.
All right, Casey. An Altadena man says an enormous black bear is still holed up underneath of his house this afternoon after another bear appeared to try to enter the same crawl space overnight.
KTLA-5's Jillian Smuckler live in Altadena with more on this developing story. Any movement here, Jillian?
No, I guess it's kind of a blessing and a curse, right? Because, of course, we ideally want this bear to come out of there and, you know, relocate on its own and nobody gets hurt in the process. But there hasn't been any movement here, which is also a good thing because we're all terrified. There's so many media members out here and, you know, we're all just waiting. And we have no idea when this bear is going to come out, right? Same with Ken Johnson. He's shocked that the bear is still here. And as you mentioned, there's now a second bear, not in the hole, but they were spotted on security cameras. So definitely a lot of concern here, but Ken says really it's just a waiting game at this point. He did contact the Department of Fish and Wildlife to come out and see if they can help get that bear to come out, but they are not. They are giving him ways to try and do that and lure the bear out and then seal the crawl space, but until then, he says it's just a waiting game and he's really living in fear. Take a listen.
I don't know. I guess this guy's got to come out and I've got to get some way to plug that hole. I mean, it's damaged, so I can't just go simply bolt something down. It has to be drilled. It has to be, you know, cemented. Things have to be fixed before I can even work on it. And he has to be out of there before I can even work on it.
Neighbors who have dealt with bears before stopped by today offering help and advice after going through similar situations themselves. They brought sandbags, offered support, even offered to pay for the repairs once this is all over with. They tell us they are more than willing to help him out, given they believe they've also had the similar or same bear living under their own homes. Take a listen.
Responsible that the bear left our house and went here, and I'm sure all of the neighbors have had the bear under their house at one point or another, and so I thought whatever tips we could share to help people keep the bear safe, but keep it from under their house where their pets will go crazy with the scent of a bear under their house.
Now, Ken says the first bear has taken over the crawl space underneath his kitchen, and early this morning, that second bear paid a visit. You could see it right here on his surveillance video around 2 a.m., walking up to the hole, taking a peek before turning around. So again, that second bear did not go into the crawl space. That's the good news, but that's really the main concern, right? They're already dealing with this 500-pound black bear, and then to have a second one on top of that, obviously looking around, trying to see what's going on, but the main concern here is that both of them will go in together and then hibernate for the winter. So obviously we are going to closely monitor this. The good news with all of this is it's great to see these neighbors. They really all come out and support one another. They've dealt with similar situations and they just want to make sure this bear is safely relocated. That's really the main goal here. No one wants anything to happen to it. They just want it out of their homes, which is very understandable. Reporting live from Altadena, Jillian Smuckler, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Jillian, thank you for those updates.
All right, we'll be right back.
KTLA Time and Temp, brought to you by the Dominguez Firm. Injured? You win or you don't pay. Call 800-ALL-7s today.
If you suffer an accident, you need the Dominguez firm by your side.
The car came from the right-hand side and crashed into my car, and I had my children with me. It was the next day that we realized that the accident, had taken a bigger toll on us than we thought.
We can help you with the repair of your car, the best medical attention, and compensation.
We got the treatment we needed right away. It felt like family helping me.
The Dominguez Firm. Injury lawyers. 800-ALL-7s.
I've got 2 words for you. Jack Pack. All my faves for just $6 with your choice between 2 delicious sandwiches. My work here is done. Get my $6 Jack Pack or my munchies under $4.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
I'm Cesar Gomez.
I'm Justin Flores with MoveOutCashOut.com.
Do you have a distressed property to sell?
And looking for a no-obligation cash offer?
We'll buy your house off-market as is, no repairs needed.
Visit MoveOutCashOut.com to sell direct and close quick.
That's MoveOutCashOut.com.
We love California, but we love Californians even more. 60 countries in 1 state and the music of 200 languages. At Covered California, we believe every single Californian deserves health care that works. So let us haggle. Let us cut through the confusion. We're not a health insurance company. We're in it for you. Because we are you. For the love of Californians. Covered California.
You're driving down the road and out of nowhere, boom, you get hit by a big truck. But then you call us and boom, just like that, we're in there fighting to get you the big money that you need. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
You know you want a burger, so make it my Smash Jack. Rated the best burger in fast food. It's even got more beef than a Big Mac. Chin up, Ronald. Maybe you'll get a participation trophy. My Smash Jack combos are still on top.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
KTLA-5 celebrates remarkable women in our community who are inspirational leaders and pioneering innovators. Now we want you to tell us about a remarkable woman that you know. Scan the code on the screen or go to KTLA.com/remarkablewomen and nominate a woman who is helping to change people's lives and making a difference. The winner could receive $25,000 for the charity of her choice and be named Woman of the Year at a gala reception. Good luck.
A meeting is underway in Moscow that is hoped to broker an end to Russia's nearly 4-year-long war in Ukraine. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, along with President Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, are meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin to discuss a peace deal. Putin has said he will not flex on 3 key demands: the annexation of the Donbass region, a limit on Ukraine's armed forces, and recognition of the territory by the U.S. and Europe. Ukraine's leader, Volodymyr Zelensky, calls the meeting a challenging and yet optimistic moment. Well, the fallout continues over the U.S. airstrikes on a boat off the coast of Venezuela that the White House says was carrying drugs. The administration stands by a second strike on that boat that killed survivors.
And this is part of the ongoing operation targeting drug trafficking boats in the Caribbean. Washington correspondent Maddie Beer Temple joins us live with reaction from lawmakers and what the White House is now saying.
Glenn and Lou, President Trump says these operations are about saving American lives. He says he wants these boats taken out and says the U.S. will conduct land strikes soon. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is defending U.S. attacks on boats off the coast of Venezuela believed to be carrying drugs.
We've only just begun striking narco boats and putting narco terrorists at the bottom of the ocean.
But the first of those boat strikes, September 2nd, is now under scrutiny. A recent Washington Post report alleges Hegseth issued a verbal order to kill everyone on board, which Hegseth disputes. After the initial strike left survivors, an admiral ordered a follow-up strike.
Admiral Bradley made the correct decision to ultimately sink the boat and eliminate the threat. It was the right call. We have his back.
The president says he stands by the Pentagon.
I still haven't gotten a lot of information because I rely on Pete. I didn't know about the second strike. I didn't know anything about people. I wasn't involved in it.
Lawmakers are questioning that September strike.
Let me be very clear. Killing shipwreck survivors is a war crime.
California Democratic Congressman Ted Lieu and even some Republicans have concerns.
I'm very, very concerned about an order that would say kill them all.
House Speaker Mike Johnson urged people to reserve judgment until all information is out, but says
secondary strikes are not unusual. It has to happen if a mission is going to be completed.
Now, the admiral that ordered that follow-up strike in question is set to provide a classified briefing to lawmakers on the House and Senate Armed Services Committees this Thursday. In Washington, back to you.
Maddie, thank you. Hello.
It's nice outside, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Yeah,
At least we got to go out there for a little bit.
We did, and it's going to be nice for everyone. A good day to eat your lunch outside. Tomorrow it might be too windy, depending on where you live. But outside right now, it's pretty gorgeous. We're starting to see an increase in clouds. You can see that from pretty much all of our cameras, Long Beach camera as well. So winds today, we're going to get a little bit of a break. But again, everything picks up tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a second. Right now, 71 in Palm Springs, 52 in Big Bear, 65 in Santa Ana, 64 in Santa Monica, and 57 in Lancaster. And our air quality, there's a lot more yellow on here today than yesterday. So moderate for most of us, but still there's some green sprinkled in there, meaning good. As far as winds, we were just talking about this. Breezy for some of us. We'll see some gusts for some of these interior spots where the yellow is popping up, maybe around 20, 25 miles an hour. But look back tomorrow morning, we're already seeing some strong Santa Ana winds picking back up. That typical Santa Ana wind corridor definitely going to be impacted, but so are these desert and mountain communities. So just know that's going to be with us throughout the day. So strong winds throughout Wednesday afternoon. Not going to get much of a break for some of those spots overnight. And then the winds will last through Thursday. We'll get a break, though, finally dying down on Thursday evening. Once this wind advisory goes into effect tomorrow morning, it lasts through Thursday. This area is where we'll see sustained winds 15 to 25 miles an hour with those gusts 35, 40 miles an hour. It does include the Malibu coast. A coastal flood advisory for Ventura County. The area shaded in green here. That starts at 3 a.m., lasts through 10 a.m. It's also where a high surf advisory is already in effect. That's with us through noon on Thursday. And then for these LA County, Orange County beaches, beach hazard statement in effect until Saturday. Even though the biggest waves expected to be today through Thursday, this advisory stays in place until Saturday morning. Partly cloudy skies, increasing clouds heading into the afternoon, but some of us will get more breaks of blue sky and maybe a clear sunset tonight. A little bit of cloud coverage to start the day. Tomorrow it's possible, maybe some drizzle overnight into early tomorrow morning for some of those coastal spots. 65 expected to be the high in Laughlin today, 70 for Phoenix, and 56 in Las Vegas. So pretty mild again for the whole desert Southwest. And I want to show you the 10-day trend quickly so you can see after a weekend of seasonal temperatures, we're going to have a little stretch here where temperatures will be above average here in SoCal. LA Basin today expecting to be in the upper 60s, mid 60s tomorrow, and then pretty much back to normal for the entire weekend. We do, however, start that warm up on Monday. Inland Empire 71 today. We're in the 60s tomorrow. Gradually we make it back into the mid 70s by Sunday, even warmer by Monday. San Fernando Valley today, partly cloudy skies this afternoon. We'll stay in the low 70s through Thursday, mid 70s for the weekend. And we'll be back after a quick break.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Whether you've been hurt in a car, motorcycle, or trucking accident, what you do next matters. Call the firm awarded Best Attorneys in America. Call Sweet James.
Most homeowners have it somewhere in their house. It's that one bad window. It's drafty, or maybe it sticks or leaks. Bottom line, you'd love to replace it, but think, no company is coming out for just one lousy window. But we're Renewal by Andersen, and we're proud not to be like most companies. We'll replace just one window. Yep, that really terrible one. And believe it or not, replacing just your worst window can really improve your home's comfort and energy efficiency. Here's a one-window customer. Looks great. Another one-window job. Love the black. Oh, and here's one door. We'll also replace a patio door and are excited to introduce our brand new ensemble entry door. Renewal by Andersen is the replacement window division of Andersen. And Andersen brand products are #1 in quality and rate #1 in performance. And Renewal by Andersen has already installed over 265,000 windows and doors in LA and Orange County. This is why we will not pressure you to replace all your windows. We'll do just the one. Give us your worst window now and give us a chance to earn your trust. We're so confident in our products, process, and people. We know you'll call us down the road when it's time to replace more windows and doors. So don't keep ignoring that one bad, drafty, leaky window any longer. Call Renewal by Andersen today for a free window and door diagnosis. We'll come out for just one window. So call now and give us a chance to solve your window and door problems. And because we want to take care of the people who help take care of us, Renewal by Andersen is proud to offer an additional $300 discount to our military, first responders, and teachers. Call 1-800-504-4545.
We're the Law Brothers, and winning car accident cases is what we do. Check out these big wins.
I got hurt in a bad car accident, and the Law Brothers got me $600,000. How about you?
I injured my back in a car accident, and they got me $775,000. How about you?
My leg and back were injured in a car accident, and the Law Brothers got me $1.3 million.
We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
It is Giving Tuesday, and all day long we are sharing some of the great causes that inspire our KTLA team.
And now Casey is here to share a charity close to her heart.
And you know what this is going to be, no surprise. So I have a nonprofit. It was started in 2019 after seeing overcrowded animal shelters. I really wanted to do something to help, but I knew the solution, it wasn't sexy. Spay and neuter. It's really the only way to prevent animals from dying in our shelters. They die just for space. So over the years, I realized we needed to do more than just spay and neuter. So we started paying vet bills for low-income pet owners so that they never had to surrender their beloved pets to the shelters for financial reasons. We do continue to do spay and neuter clinics every month, and right now we're doing a big fundraiser to help veterans and their pets at the West LA VA. I recently went to the VA to do some stories for Veterans Day, and I found out there's about 100 vets there on campus who have pets. Most of them are not fixed. They also need medical care and pet food. So we've committed to helping all of them. Like Linda, she's an Army vet. That's who you're looking at right now. She loves her dog more than anything. So we're raising money specifically on this Giving Tuesday to get all those pets checked out by a vet. And then we're going to do a mobile spay and neuter clinic on campus at the VA because it's so hard for them to get a ride, and it's hard for many of those vets to move around. So you can go to my website. It's fixandfidos.org. The link is there. And today, all donations will be matched until midnight. An important about my nonprofit, nobody takes a salary, so you know that 99% of everything that you are donating goes to help these pets, and it is going to go to help those vets. We have some bills, but it's just, I encourage everyone to check out charities on Charity Navigator before you make a big donation, just to make sure they're not using a lot of the money on the overhead and the salaries. And there's a list right there of our KTLA family and the charities that they support. So you can go to the QR code right there. Just get your camera out on your phone and get that in there. Lou said it earlier. It's so interesting to see what our coworkers who we see every day, sometimes you don't know the causes that are near and dear to them.
Yeah,
so check out the link for that.
All right, thanks, Case. All right, more of your top stories are coming up next.
Including KTLA-5's Chip Yost.
Yeah, it is 10 years to the day of that San Bernardino terrorist attack that killed 14 people and left more than 20 people wounded. We're in San Bernardino. We'll tell you one of the things going on to remember those who were lost.
I'm David Lazarus. The charity that Casey was just mentioning, good use of your money. OpenAI, the maker of ChatGPT, maybe not so much as the company declares a code red. We'll get into that right after this.
Taste This explores new and adventurous ways to enjoy the foods we love with all the steps you'll need to turn any meal into an event. Join us for Taste This, Thursdays on the KTLA-5 Morning News at 11 a.m. Sponsored by Smart & Final. Where else?
People ask us, do you really get all those big settlements? You bet we do. And what's the other thing people always ask us, Sean? Are we really on top of these big trucks? Yes, we are. We're the Law Brothers.
Save up to 80% buying factory direct. The Jewelry Exchange has diamond bracelets $199, 1-carat natural studs $399, 2-carat bands $14.90, 2-carat natural studs $19.90. Guaranteed to appraise for double. The Jewelry Exchange, Tustin.
We don't hide behind asterisks or fine print. With Covered California, what you see is what you get. Healthcare that actually makes sense. Let's find your plan together.
It's time to rethink what a complete multivitamin can do, like support you as you navigate a new country. Taking Centrum Silver daily is clinically proven to help slow cognitive aging in older adults. You did it.
When winter season hits, Emergency supports your immune system with so much more than vitamin C. Be ready to fight back with Emergency. And for on-the-go immune support, try Emergency Crystals. No water needed.
I visited my mother in the nursing home and found bed sores on her legs. If they were checking on her regularly, that never would have happened.
Unfortunately, abuse in nursing homes is all too common. If your loved one was injured in a nursing home and you suspect abuse or neglect, call us right now. We'll look into it and find out what really happened.
The nursing home is supposed to protect our loved ones, not ignore them. The Law Brothers stood up for my mother and held them responsible.
If you suspect nursing home neglect or abuse, call us. We're the Law Brothers.
My name is Art Calderon. Well, my teeth have suffered and they've embarrassed me almost all my life. I have a real hard time chewing and my teeth are falling out and some of them are loose.
Dr. E treated me with the greatest respect. I couldn't have been treated any better. I went in with bad and missing teeth and now I came out with a big smile. I cannot thank him or his staff enough for what they've done. I think he's changed my life till the day I die.
Hey, Brenda, 2 carts again, huh?
Shopping for office and shopping for home. One for the office, one for me.
What about those?
One for the office, the rest for me.
Smart and Final. Where else?
Flags at all San Bernardino County facilities are being flown at half-staff today to mark 10 years since a terrorist attack that left 14 people dead. This is the KTLA-5 News at 1:30. I'm Lou Parker.
And I'm Glenn Walker. Many more were wounded physically and emotionally.
KTLA-5's Chip Yost is live in San Bernardino with more on how the victims are being remembered.
Yeah, hello there. I've been talking to a lot of people here in San Bernardino, and everybody remembers where they were 10 years ago today when they heard the news about what was happening with the terrorist attack here in San Bernardino. It was 10 years ago today that 2 people walked in and opened fire at a county holiday party for some county employees that was being held. 14 people were killed. More than 20 others wounded. It turned out that one of the shooters, one of the terrorists, was one of their own co-workers who had become radicalized, and his wife. They were later killed in a shootout with police. But for the victims, the 14 lost, take a look at this. This is a memorial called the Curtain of Courage that has been built in their honor. There are 14 separate structures you can see where you can go to, you can sit down and remember the folks who were lost. They have benches there. They have 14 standalone memorials for each of the people lost with their names on it. We saw a lot of people there today stopping by, sitting down, taking a little moment to remember those that were lost. We saw one gentleman there. There was a little private service held for some of the folks involved in this, loved ones, also victims. We talked to a former county employee who was one of the wounded. He was shot 5 times that day, had to spend more than 20 days in the hospital, no longer works for the county, left his job after that attack, but he's still dealing with it. We talked to him a little bit about what this day means to him.
Although a lot of time has passed, it definitely still feels like it happened recently. I myself personally was a victim to the shooting. I lost a lot of my coworkers, which I considered family. And but nonetheless, I try to remain grateful during this season, just to be thankful that I'm still here, thankful for all the support we've gotten over all these years up to this day. And I personally just don't want to forget all those who were lost. I want to make sure we keep them in our remembrance.
That memorial is outside of the San Bernardino County Government Center and is open from dawn to dusk. For now, reporting here in San Bernardino, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
All right, thank you, Chip. Open enrollment for Medicare ends on Sunday. Nearly 70 million Americans have until the end of the week to make their changes to their Medicare plan. Dr. Mehmet Oz, who is now administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, says that seniors shouldn't wait until the last minute to sign up. Dr. Oz tells News Nation that artificial intelligence will be used in a pilot program to decide whether Medicare beneficiaries in some states qualify for certain procedures. California is not one of the states involved in that test. On Wall Street, the Dow was up 185 to finish at 47,474. The NASDAQ gained 138, and the S&P rose 17. Time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA-5's David Lazarus.
David, nice to see that rebound today.
Yeah, but you know, if the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, Wall Street's completely insane. After yesterday selling off AI stocks and crypto because they are very overvalued, today investors bought AI stocks and crypto, and this is the cycle that we've been in now for weeks, if not months. AI stocks were targeted by bargain hunters after days of declines. Bitcoin, meanwhile, up 6% today after falling about just as much yesterday. Optimism is also being fueled by hopes that the Federal Reserve next week will announce another rate cut. That seems likely at this point. Also next week, we'll be getting long-delayed economic stats on both jobs and inflation. That'll give us a sense of how the prevailing winds are blowing. Among individual stocks, Maple Bear, which is the parent company of the delivery service Instacart, its shares down 3% today on news that Amazon is now testing out what it calls ultra-fast grocery delivery. And if you're in the grocery delivery business, that's a shot across your bow.
All right, Code Red is declared at ChatGPT. What's that all about?
Yeah, actually, it's ChatGPT's parent company, OpenAI. The CEO of that company, Sam Altman, did indeed declare a code red to his employees, which is a signal that they better step up their game as Google and other rivals improve their own AI chatbots. Altman also insisted that it's time to focus on other products at OpenAI as well. The code red is a reflection of the increasingly crowded chatbot marketplace, not to mention a growing sense among many Americans that maybe this technology is just a bit overrated, at least at this point. It also reflects the billions of dollars that are being invested and are at stake in the rush to get AI accepted in the business world and in society at large. Notably, despite OpenAI's call for all hands on deck, the company has never once turned a profit. Yet AI is driving both the U.S. economy and the stock market.
Okay, in the B-roll they just ran with your story, somebody was asking AI, what is the future of AI?
And the future
I'm sure it was a positive answer.
So bright you gotta wear shades, I'm sure they said.
Amazing. All right, you're back at 4?
I am back at 4. We'll dig a little deeper on some of the stories we've been visiting today.
Okay, thank you.
On this Giving Tuesday, our KTLA team is shining a light on causes that inspire us.
And today, that takes us to a teaching program in the San Gabriel Valley that focuses on respect and compassion. Gail Anderson shows us kindness is free.
We're here at the Boys and Girls Clubs of West San Gabriel Valley and East Side because we report so many times on problems where young people are in trouble and doing things they shouldn't be doing. This location, I have to call it a location and a program of hope. Their huge campaign, Kindness is Free, teaches us to at least do something nice to help somebody else no matter what. And these youngsters are an example of that. Scott Ellers, their chief kindness strategist, I would think in our current time, this would be a hard thing to do, to convince teenagers, tweens, that kindness is free.
Yeah, well, our kindness ambassadors are unlike any other. They really believe, and they believe in kindness, and they really walk the walk with kindness, as you can see that the wrapping presents here.
And they're friendly, and it's about hope, and they're pleasant and articulate, and to reward them and to show them that kindness is free. Take a look at this footage. This is one of your carnivals. They have activities all year, not just Giving Tuesday.
Yeah, so we have activities year-round, but you know, for the acts of kindness, we want to celebrate that kindness with what we call confetti kindness. And as you can see with the carnival, it was a completely free carnival with 13 rides, and we gave 2,000 kids, or our kindness ambassadors, a free carnival day for their efforts of being kind.
Now, you're the adult in the room, and you have everything positive to say. Let's hear from the ambassadors. Let me have your name and why this is important to you.
Hi, my name is Mia Morales, and the club means to me having opportunities that are imaginable.
Let me have your name and why this is important to you.
My name is Sofia Pineda, and the meaning of kindness to me is that you're sharing kindness to others, even if you're different in all ways.
Hello, my name is Nathaniel Hernandez. The club is my family, which is why I'm here to give back to my community. Thank you.
My name is Alexander Pineda, and the club means to me just being very kind. It's very kind to me, and I love it here, and I would never want to leave.
Hi, my name is Victoria, and the club means to me is giving back this holiday season and spreading kindness.
To donate, to keep this kind of thing going, here's the information for Giving Tuesday, for their location here in Monterey Park.
Yes.
Because they give all year around, not just today. Take the kindness pledge and let's get busy. Kindness Act. Back to you in the studio.
All right, your entertainment headlines are next. Doug Culp takes a look at how Michelle Pfeiffer saves Christmas in the new comedy, Oh, What Fun.
If you've been hurt in an accident, choosing the right law firm makes all the difference. Sweet James has some of the best attorneys in the state that deliver some of the largest settlements. If you've been injured and results matter, call Sweet James.
Hi, Susan. Honey.
Yeah?
I respect that, but that cough looks pretty bad. Try this Robitussin honey.
The only brand with True Source certified honey.
Mind if I root through your trash?
Robitussin, the powerful cough relief you need.
The best deals for your home are just a click away during Cyber Week at Living Spaces, where you can shop online at livingspaces.com or in store. Refresh for less with sofas starting at $295, dining sets starting at $295, and beds starting at $195. Even find recliners and motion collections starting at $140. Plus, get special financing for 60 months on any purchase with your good credit, and enjoy free shipping as soon as next day. Save big during Cyber Week only at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
I got hurt in a car accident, and the insurance company is so pushy. They want me to sign something. I said, stop. And I called the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
More. It's something people with COPD want. Dupixent makes more possible. It helps adults breathe easier, starting in as little as 2 weeks. That could mean more places visited, more dogs walked, more gardens tended, more to look forward to. It's amazing what can happen when you can do more. Dupixent is an add-on treatment for COPD that is not well controlled and with a specific marker of inflammation. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation, and it's proven to help reduce flare-ups, so you can do more with less COPD. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. What will you do with your more? Ask a pulmonologist about Dupixent and COPD.
In the 90s, this guy and his wacko girlfriend killed his mother.
We choose to believe that our parents are good people. It's easier on the soul. You were cheating on your wife.
He's a flight risk and a liar.
It's erratic, emotional. Why kill now?
Something we never could have imagined.
Join Megan Henderson, Chris Schaubel, and Henry DiCarlo. Watch Off the Clock today at 2 on KTLA-5, LA's very own.
Actress Sarah Paulson has been honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Paulson is known for her roles in such films as What Women Want, Carol, 12 Years a Slave, and the TV show American Horror Story. She's currently starring in the Hulu series All's Fair. Her partner, actress Holland Taylor, spoke at today's ceremony along with actress Amanda Peet. And KTLA's very own Dana Devin served as MC. All right. In the new holiday film, Oh, What Fun, I thought we were going to have some sound there. Michelle Pfeiffer plays a mother who is the glue that holds her chaotic family together.
But when she goes missing, Christmas is at risk until she returns. KTLA-5's Doug Kolk has more on the film in today's entertainment report.
All right. In the new holiday film, Oh, What Fun, I thought we were going to have some sound there. Michelle Pfeiffer plays a mother who is the glue that holds her chaotic family together.
But when she goes missing, Christmas is at risk until she returns. KTLA-5's Doug Kolk has more on the film in today's entertainment report.
Oh, what fun. Who doesn't love a Christmas movie, especially with a cast like this?
Dinner's ready.
Mom?
Hey, Mom. Mom?
Maybelle, dump me. I need a cinnamon roll.
It's our mother, played by Michelle Pfeiffer.
Why does Saint Nick get all the credit?
Moms do all the work. Mom?
Mom?
It's not just moms, obviously, who pull together holiday events, but mostly it is.
The annual Holiday Mom Contest is upon us. The kids haven't mentioned the Sassy Contest, have they?
I carry some boxes in, but that's it. My wife has been thinking about Thanksgiving and Christmas and organizing everybody arriving probably since August.
Your kids have to submit you.
Did you tell them to submit you?
I definitely did. Okay, kids, did anyone find the elf on the shelf?
We do the same thing every year, the three children, with my husband in the film, Jason.
We're going to be late for the dance show. You don't want to get left behind. Ready, 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 ready.
Let's go, guys. The first car already left.
Hello?
We leave the house and we accidentally leave her behind.
Where is Mom?
35 years of marriage, and I've never lost your mother, not once.
Mom's closed up shop. Peace out, y'all.
I'm always aware of it because my wife runs everything. So, and I'm the guy who's just like, you know, what time is the football game on? Everybody just stay cool, calm, and what the hell am I talking about? I can't do anything without your mother.
This movie is about celebrating the women and the moms who are always behind the scenes doing a million different things, planning things months in advance that nobody is aware of.
How did you get here? I just got in my car and said, oh my God.
I can't decide if she's an icon or a train wreck.
Icon.
Ultimately, everyone gets to a place where a place of reconciliation, where we stop taking her for granted so much.
You know what my husband got me last year? An upholstery cleaner. Yeah. Oh, my daughter made me pancakes. Oh, well, that's sweet. I hate pancakes, and she knows that.
Oh, what fun starts streaming through Prime Video Wednesday. With your entertainment report, I'm Doug Kolk.
My favorite kind of movie, one that you can watch from your couch.
Yes, exactly.
You know what, though? If all the moms disappeared Thanksgiving and Christmas, it'd be a disaster.
Yeah.
It would be.
It really would be.
Good
That
point.
looks funny. Okay, outside weather today, it's nice. We're seeing an increase in clouds, but temperature's pretty close to normal for most of us. We'll cool off a little bit tomorrow. Outside we go on this Tuesday afternoon. Again, a little bit of blue sky showing us. Off in the distance from our LAX camera, traffic lightening up, so there's some more good news. Right now, it's 64 at LAX, 68 in Van Nuys, 57 in Palmdale, 69 in Riverside, and 52 right now with increasing clouds in Big Bear. Air quality, it's moderate for most of us. There was a lot more green on here yesterday. Still, it's good to moderate for everyone across SoCal today. Winds today will just be breezy. Some of us will see gusts around 20, 25 miles an hour. That's anywhere the yellow shows up. But it's really tomorrow morning, another Santa Ana wind event starts, and this will be more widespread, and we'll see stronger winds. So we're expecting to see some sustained winds, 35, 40 miles an hour with gusts even stronger. We'll definitely see 50-mile-an-hour gusts, isolated gusts up to 60 miles an hour for some of these areas. Again, that's what the purple is. That's the darkest that this goes. That's just as strong as this goes. So even if we see those gusts stronger than that, it's not going to appear a different color. So typical Santa Ana wind corridor, expect to see those strong winds through the mountains, through parts of the Inland Empire, and even into parts of Orange County. Wednesday, Thursday afternoon will be pretty windy. We'll get a little bit of a break for some overnight, but not much for these desert and mountain communities. Thursday will still be very gusty, and the winds you can see will finally die down for us late afternoon on Thursday. So this wind advisory does include the mountains. It includes that wind corridor, the Malibu coast. This area is where we're going to see those sustained winds, 35 miles an hour or stronger with the really strong gusts. So it makes driving conditions a little tricky. Time maybe today to bring in some patio furniture or trash cans that might go blowing around. So Ventura County coastal flood advisory starts at 3 a.m. It will last until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Ventura County also high surf advisory already in effect through Thursday at noon. And then for LA and Orange County beaches, beach hazard statement in effect until Saturday morning. Again, we're seeing cloudy skies start to increase for most of us. We'll get a little more clearing before sunsets, so some blue skies still out there. Tomorrow morning, we'll wake up to a little bit of cloud coverage, but we should see some nice clear skies for our Wednesday afternoon. For the coast, though, mid-60s today and tomorrow, upper 60s Thursday. It'll cool off again heading into the weekend with more sunshine. High desert, 63 today and partly cloudy. Windy for your Wednesday, Thursday. We're back to the 60s Friday, even warmer for the weekend. For the mountains, 52 today, partly cloudy and windy. Really strong gusts for our mountains Wednesday and Thursday. We're back to the 50s Friday, even warmer for the weekend. Santa Clarita Valley, 68 today. We're seeing an increase in clouds. Windy for your Wednesday, Thursday, even warmer heading into the weekend. Back to you.
Well, Netflix makes a big change that could affect travelers this holiday season.
And Samsung goes for more folds. Rich Shamiro explains in today's Rich on Tech.
Here's what's happening in the tech world. Just as many of us are still getting used to the idea of foldable phones, Samsung is stepping it up a notch with a new foldable that doesn't just open once, but twice. The Samsung Z Trifold has the equivalent of 3 separate screens. You can use it closed like a regular phone or open it up to form a 10-inch tablet. That means you can run 3 apps side by side or just use the entire screen to work, edit photos, or watch movies. The Trifold has 2 hinges and a 200-megapixel main camera. The things to watch out for here are battery life and durability. The Z Trifold launches December 12th in South Korea and in the first quarter of 2026 here in the U.S. Still no official price, but expect it to run $2,500 to $3,000. A key Netflix feature has gone missing, the ability to cast content from your phone to a TV screen. Users started noticing the change, which has now been confirmed by Netflix. Casting no longer works on the Chromecast with Google TV, the Google TV streamer, or many smart TVs with remote controls. Basically, if your device has a Netflix app built in, they want you to use that for streaming instead of casting from your phone. Some older devices will still support the feature, but if you're on an ad-supported plan, casting is no longer supported at all. Netflix says it's all about improving the experience. As always, you can find me on Instagram. I am at Rich on Tech. I'm Rich DeMuro. That's Rich on Tech.
Be sure to tune in to Rich on Tech on KFI AM 640 on Saturdays at 11 a.m. and on KTLA Plus on Sundays, also at 11 a.m.
And we have more still ahead.
First, though, here's a look at what is next at 2 p.m.
Coming up on Off the Clock.
It is the season for holiday work parties. If it is, the do's and don'ts.
Also, our favorite pickle-themed game show, You Got Pickled. We play it with Scott Kalin of Kalin and Kalin Pickles. Plus, we taste a $100 pickle combination.
That's coming up at 2 o'clock right here on KTLA 5.
double chicken burrito bowl? That's just a good investment. High return on flavor, no risk of sadness. New street corn and queso crunch double chicken burrito bowls. It's Chickenomics, baby. Let's get loco. El Pollo Loco.
I applied for Social Security disability benefits, filled out these forms and paperwork, and still got denied. Can someone please make this easy for me?
Absolutely. Whether you've been denied or just need help getting started, I'll help you through the entire process and make it easy for you.
I called Dr. Bill, and what a relief. He handled everything for me, and now I'm approved and getting my checks.
I'm Dr. Bill Latour. I'm both a psychologist and a lawyer. Call me. I know what to do to get you approved.
Call 1-800-803-5090.
At Superior Home Buyers, we know the traditional way of selling your home isn't the right fit for everyone. Hiring an agent, getting your home show ready, and paying huge commissions is simply too much. That's where we come in. We buy houses in any condition, on any timeline, and we're backed by hundreds of 5-star reviews. Superior Home Buyers, the simple, stress-free way to sell your home. Give us a call today.
SuperiorHomeBuyers.com. The motto of Larry H. Parker has always been, we'll fight for you. We want to make sure we're available for any of our clients' needs. It's about each individual making sure they understand that someone's in their corner pushing and fighting to help them and to get them back to where they were beforehand.
My insurance company raised my premiums again.
Freeway is your solution, no matter what your situation. Listen, even if you have tickets, accidents, or a DUI, our agents can help you find affordable car insurance that fits your needs. So drive easy, knowing that you can save hundreds of dollars a year.
Wow.
Call Freeway right now to get your free no-obligation quote. And remember, with Freeway, you decide how much you want to pay and how much you want to save.
I'm switching to Freeway.
Welcome to the Freeway family.
With plans from $1 a day.
So give us a call. Visit one of our offices nationwide or even online.
Visit freeway.com to find a donation site near you.
Freeway, driving savings, either by phone or in person. 800-280-7171. 800-280-7171.
The new Fam Feast has 8 pieces of chicken. Flipping 8 sideways, you get infinity. We didn't think about that when we boxed up 8 pieces of chicken, 3 large sides, and 4 churros. Or did we? The new Fam Feast. Let's get loco. El Pollo Loco.
We have a lot coming up on the KTLA-5 News at 3, including a warning from the California Attorney General as we enter the holiday season, the scams to watch out for.
Plus, it's Travel Tuesday, what experts say you should and should not book to get the best deals for your next getaway.
And a sweet surprise for a United Airlines pilot as he ties the knot with his wife at their wedding ceremony, the emotional reaction during their I do's. That and much more ahead at 3 o'clock. Oh.
Well, many folks in our area have never seen the snow before.
And that appeared to be the case for a pair of African lions as well. These big cats at the Milwaukee County Zoo were surprised to see a fresh coat of the white stuff yesterday in their enclosure. They were seen rustling and prancing in their very own winter wonderland. That zoo, by the way, currently celebrating its Wild Lights experience with Christmas lights and decorations decked out to enjoy during the holiday season. That's incredible. Wow.
And as we head into winter here, in the northern hemisphere, it's summer down under, and this panda at the Adelaide Zoo in Australia is spending the first day of summer in the pool, of course. He's been playing around and splashing the water in his enclosure and showing plenty of panda energy.
Wow, he had tons of energy.
All right, thanks for joining us back here with us for the KTLA-5 News at 3.
All right, see you then.
Closed captioning sponsored by Sit and Sleep, Southern California's most trusted mattress store.
I've been helping people find just the right mattress at Sit and Sleep for 31 years.
25 years.
19 wonderful years.
Come see why we've been Southern California's most trusted mattress store for 3 generations.
And maybe one day, 4.
Accidents happen, and when they do, every second counts. Whether you've been involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, waiting to reach out to my winning team of attorneys could be a costly decision. Evidence fades, memories dim, and vital details slip away. Your case deserves immediate attention. Don't navigate the legal maze alone. At Sweet James, we're here for you. Let us fight for the justice you deserve. Time is ticking, and so is the strength of your case. Call now for a free consultation. Your future depends on it.
Hi, I'm Marta Camarena, a Kaiser Permanente Medicare specialist here in California. My mission is to make sure you get high-quality, affordable Medicare health coverage.
That's why Kaiser Permanente Medicare